All right. We are going to do a decimal to binary conversion using the divide by 2 method. Some people find this easier, some people find it more difficult. It really usually comes down to how well you can divide by 2 in your head. A lot of times I think the other way is a lot more basic. It may even take a little bit longer because you need to write out the place values 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128 before you start. But it has its benefits and its drawbacks as well. So let's try this. We're going to convert the number 234. And I think I made that a little too small. But 234, how do we do this? Well, we're going to divide it by 2. Okay. Now that looks upside down to a lot of you. But I just want to make clear that that's where we're starting. And everything else for our answer comes below this. This is where this method can get a little sloppy if you're not used to, if you put things on the wrong line, I guess. People get off by a line and get messed up. So basically, you divide the number by 2, and we're going to keep dividing it by 2. So 234 divided by 2 is 117 with a remainder of 0, and it's important that we write down the remainders. Okay. 117 divided by 2, and this is the part where I said if you can do it in your head, it's pretty easy. If you have problems doing these in your head, you're probably better off with the other method. So 117 is 58 with a remainder of 1. Okay. 58 we can divide by 2, we get 29 with a remainder of 0. 29 divided by 2 is 14 with a remainder of 1. So anytime we go from an odd number to an even, we end up with a remainder, right? So 14 divided by 2 is 7 with a remainder of 0. 7 divided by 2 is 3 with a remainder of 1. 3 divided by 2 is 1 with a remainder of 1. And 1 divided by 2 is 0 with a remainder of 1. And you can't forget this last row either. Okay? So make sure you start with the row beneath the problem and end with this last row. This last row is our most significant bit or most significant digit, depending on how you want to call it. But since we're working in binary, we can say it's the most significant bit. Okay? And this is our least significant bit, LSB. Okay? That means our most significant bit. When we write this number out, binary number, we have to go from the bottom to the top. So the answer to this one, 234, in binary is 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay? 234 becomes that. We wrote these down in this order: 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, bottom to top. Okay. So that's a real easy method. Some people find it nice and quick. For some people, they say, no, I'd rather just subtract the numbers like I did in the other method. That's fine. Use either method that you want to use. It really makes no difference. Both of them get you the correct answer. This one often gets people correct answers if they accidentally go from top to bottom, or if they don't do this last row down here, or if they start and put the remainders up here instead of across from the number after you divide. Some of those things can get confusing. But if you keep everything straight, this one can be very quick, especially if you're good at dividing by 2 in your head.